Since January 9th, we've all been waiting to see how Alabama would bounce back after their loss to Clemson, especially after all the drama surrounding the coaching carousel of the offensive coordinators. Today is Aday in T-Town, so we finally get our chance. We're scoreless in the first quarter after Jalen Hurts and the ones went 3 and out. Tua Tagovailoa leads the twos down the field, hitting T.J. Simmons for the touchdown. 7-0 White. They scored on the next drive for an early 14-0 lead. And that's when Hurts showed us all what we were waiting for. Off the play action, he's going deep, and Robert Foster there, 65 yards on the hookup for the score, and the Crimson Tide is finally on the board. This game goes down to the wire with less than a minute in the fourth, and it's tied at 24. Hurts showing off his running game there, putting the Tide in the field goal position, and J.K. Scott gets the game-winning field goal through the uprights right there, and the Crimson wins this one 27-24. That game came very close until the final seconds. I know it was fun to watch live. For more on A-Day, let's turn things over to Sports Director Jesse Merrick, who is sidelined for all the action.
They say spring ball is all about finding out what you've got coming back for the fall. Now, regardless of the fact that the Crimson Tide showed their improvement on offense, throwing for over 660 yards and forcing 4 turnovers on defense, Coach Saban says there's still a lot of work to be done.
I don't think we're an elite team right now. I think we're kind of an adequate team. But I don't mean that in a negative way, because I think we've come out of spring a lot of years where we don't have an elite team. It's how the team responds through the summer, through fall camp, which ultimately will lead to what kind of team we really have.
But in all of this, the team mentioned their top objective was to improve Jalen Hurts' ability as a passer. 301 yards and 2 touchdowns later, it looks like they've managed to do just that.
His ability to stand in the pocket and be a pocket passer and throw the ball on time and accurately was much improved. And that was one of the goals in the spring, and it's going to be something we continue to work on.
I don't think it's just today. I mean, we've had 14 other practices, 14 other times we had the opportunity to touch the field and get better, and I think all 15 of those practices have been very productive, and that's the goal.
With spring ball in the books, the Tide now dive into the off-season portion of the process and fix their aim on the Florida State Seminoles. Now we'll dive into what that off-season process entails tomorrow. However, that does it for us tonight from Tuscaloosa. I'm Jesse Merrick reporting for Way 31, Hometown Sports.